Welcome to the first episode of the ABCs of personal investment. Stock market, not my cup of tea. Really? So let's start this episode with a story. A few days back, one of my cousin who hails from science background and who has joined a company recently came to me and said that Mayank, see, look, I'm earning salary. I want to start investing in stock market. But I have no idea about stock markets. I have no financial background and I think it's too complex for me. Please help me out here. I said, yeah, surely I will help you out here. And it is easy, it's not as difficult as you're making it sound. So I told her for a moment, just forget that there's something as stock market, okay? And whatever questions I ask you, just answer them based on your common sense and your life experiences. I told her, let's say you have 1 crore rupees and someone comes up to you and says that, look, I want to start a business, please give me your money. Your question would be, what's your business idea? He says that I want to set up a shop which sells radio. Will you give him your money? She said, look, Mayank, in this digital era, no one is going to purchase radios. This guy will suffer a loss, and so will I. I will not invest in this guy. I said, yes, you have got a point. Then I asked her, let's say someone comes up to you and says that he's starting a business where he'll use artificial intelligence in heart surgery. Will you invest in that guy? She said, yes, definitely. Why not? Artificial intelligence is the future of technology. I said, good. But what if that guy is Mr. Vijay Malia? She said, then I won't invest because he has already borrowed a lot from Indian banks and he's not repaying that. That guy cannot be trusted. I said, yeah, fair point. Then I told her, what if a person comes to you with a great business idea, with a good background, but he has already borrowed from 10 other people in the market? She said, I won't invest because if tomorrow things don't go right, I would be the 11th person in the line to take my money back. Definitely, I might not get my money. It's too risky. I said, good. You have got a valid point there. Then I told her that let's say a guy comes to you who has a good business idea, who has a good background, who has no borrowings, and has sale of rupees 10 crores in a year. But the thing is that he gives his customer a credit for 1 year. Would you invest in that guy? She said, look, Mayank, I don't know what will happen in 1 year. His customers might not be able to pay him back. And who knows that are these figures, sale figures even real? They might be just numbers on paper. He's not realizing cash. I don't know what will happen. What is his real sales? So it's too risky. I won't invest in his business. I said, good, you're catching up great on this concept. She said, what's about catching up great? It's just common sense. I said, see, you have realized what stock market is and how to pick up a stock. She said, is it that easy? I said, see, whenever you go to stock market and want to pick up shares, just think about 4 preliminary things. First, the business idea. You should have faith in the business of the company. If you think that future is all about technology, you should invest in technology companies. You might even invest in Reliance because it's shifting its focus to Geo. Second, you don't put your money in companies who are run by people in whom you cannot put your trust. So promoter background is very important. Third thing, you don't invest in a company which has a lot of borrowings. It's too risky. Fourth thing, in business always remember that cash is king. A company might be very profitable and might have great sales figures and profit figures, but till the time it is not realized in cash, the company is really not profitable. So I hope you understand that stock market is not as difficult as it sounds to be, but sure does require a lot of common sense and a lot of research. Because you are not going to a casino to bet money. Hopefully, my friends from non-financial background have understood that investing in shares is like investing in the company. If the company grows, your stock price will grow and you will make money. But this has to be backed by a lot of research. So we've wrapped this episode here. Hope you were able to learn something from this episode. Hope I gave you a new perspective about the stock market and hope it was interesting. Stay tuned for episode 2. Please leave your feedback in the comment section below. Please like and subscribe if you feel that this was helpful for you.